Anne Frank was born on June 12, 1929, to Edith and Otto Frank. She had an older sister of 3 years named Margot. Anne grew up in Germany and had led a normal, happy childhood. Otto and Edith Frank had been married in the spring of 1925. Otto supported his family by taking over the family's banking business in Germany. Edith's family traded in the scrap metal and owned several industrial processing plants. The Frank family lived in Germany until 1933. In January 1933, the Nazis gained power under the dictatorship of Adolf Hitler. Although the Nazis promised to restore law and order, thousands of Jewish people and others did not trust this and fled to Germany to safer territory. The Frank family are among them, and one by one they moved to the Netherlands. Otto Frank sets up the Opekta business in Amsterdam, which dealt with the manufacturing of jam. The Frank family feels safe, but this safety ends on May 10, 1940, when the German army attacks the Netherlands. Anne is 10 when the German army invades the Netherlands. At school, there is not much change, but outside life is different. The Nazi army discriminates against Jewish people. Businesses begin to post signs saying, "Forbidden for Jews," and they are forced to wear the yellow Star of David with the word Jew upon it. This star is a symbol of the unjust persecution forced upon them. Jewish people are no longer allowed to own businesses, but Otto Frank asks his friends Victor Kugler and Jan Gies to act as the official owners of his business so he can continue running it. Anne is 12 years old when one of the biggest changes of her life occurs. She is sadly forced to leave her Montessori school and attend a Jewish high school, along with 130 other Jewish children. There is to be no mixing of Jewish and non-Jewish. Here is Anne in May 1942. A few weeks later, it was her birthday, and she received a red and white plaid diary. Anne had been writing in her diary for less than a month when her sister Margot received a notice that said she was to be deported to a work camp. The Frank family decided immediately to go into hiding. The secret annex was located in the office building on 263 Prinsengracht in Amsterdam. From the inside, it was hidden from view by a swinging bookcase. Anne Frank, along with 4 others, hid in the secret annex for more than 2 years. They were Hermann and Augusta von Pels, their son, Peter von Pels, and Mr. Fritz Pfeffer. Hiding in the secret annex was possible because of 4 courageous people who risked their safety to keep Anne and the others alive. They were Miep Gies, Johannes Kleiman, Victor Kugler, and Bep Voskuil. Sadly, on August 4, 1944, the 8 people in hiding were arrested by the Nazis. They are sent to Auschwitz concentration camp. Upon entering Auschwitz, Anne and Margot were separated from their mother and sent to Bergen-Belsen concentration camp. Both sisters died of typhus in March 1945, just weeks before the camp was liberated. Edith Frank died at Auschwitz in early January 1945. Otto was the sole survivor of the Frank family. Today, we remember Anne Frank for her courageous spirit and the inspiration she instills in all of us.